Greetings and salutations, welcome to episode 91 of the Leeds Save. Got tons to catch up on. We've done the friendlies, we've done transfers, ins and outs. Haven't gone quite as mad as last season. That was pretty crazy, almost £250 million spent. So we've gone a bit safer this season. We've got our main squad already, so we just needed to fill out a few areas. So let's have a look at the transfers, ins and outs. We'll go through the outs first. My dogs have decided at this point to have a big bundle in the middle of the room. Right, so first off on the outs is Dominic Iorfa. He's been a solid centre-back stroke right-back for us. He kind of wanted more game time. He was always a bit part player, especially last season. Very good player, but I think, it was a favour to him. His time was up. We got 5.25 million from him from Watford. Still a good player, but we'll let him go. He needs lots of first-team football. Couple of young players. Alexis Sanchez left us. He had the injury that sort of took him out of the last third of the season, unfortunately, but he did alright for us. I was quite chuffed with how 9 goals in 22 appearances from an inside forward position. Very happy with that. Then Ichikawa, our young Japanese player, still only 23 years old. Decent player, but he was good for us in the Championship, but the Premier League he sort of struggled to get game time. He was loaned out a couple of times, didn't even play a single game in the Championship last season, so we've let him go. Chris Ryan, one of our youngsters that didn't really pull through, didn't have a decent career, but not our level. He's gone to Huddersfield. I think might be a bit of a step up, to be honest, for him. I don't think he's going to be a first team regular anyway. Victor Wanyama, I sold him for £6 million. He was decent last season. Couple of sendings off, slight issues with him as you'd expect, but we know that nice tidy profit on him. He's not getting any younger. He's 32 now. Next up, Mario Rui, who's been our backup left back for about 3 years. Never any game time. His contract just run out. I could do better. I could have a better backup than him. So he's gone to Nottingham Forest in the Championship. At least he'll get some games. Vidilo, we bought in last season from Celtic, I want to say, but that would be a lie. It's Leicester for 825,000 just as a backup player, as expected. Didn't get much game time, but we made a nice little profit on him. He went to Getafe. Very happy with that. Andre Ayew, he was decent for us, and he was still a decent rotation player, but doesn't score quite enough goals. Getting on a bit as well, and we've got some replacements anyway for him. So 500,000 to Elche, however you want to pronounce it. Valverde, central midfielder, deep line playmaker. He was our sort of main backup. Had a decent season with the last season. We got him on a free and we sold him for £7.5 million. Lovely profit on him. And lastly, him on loan, but we bought him in, so I'll show you him. So first off, got a couple of names you might recognise. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Basically, he's our replacement for Andre Ayew. He's an attacking midfielder, can play on both wings, still decent, only 29 years old, just a slightly younger version, but ton of experience. Going to give him some time to tutor one of the youngsters to really sort of bring them through. I think that'd be really good. We picked him up for £0 and 0 pence. Very happy with his signing. Next up, we finally got him. He's not as good as anymore. He's kind of like Alexis Sanchez, like ridiculous technicals and physicals, but mentals, but his physicals have dropped down now. He's going to play a sort of rotational role. Good thing is, with the new formation I'm about to show you, he can play 3 positions in that formation. So he's a nice versatile player. He's not going to last many games, but he only wanted 35 grand a week. I wouldn't have signed him otherwise, but I thought, we've been trying to sign him for so long, might as well. Gareth Bale, Mr. Monkey Man, welcome to the club. Next up, we've all heard of him. It's Marcelo Escobar. Nobody's heard of him. That's a lie.
Escobar.
Yeah. No, you haven't. That's famous Escobar. Right, 3.5 million from Lanús. Which country are Lanús in, baby?
Lanús. It's in Italy.
No, Argentina.
It's in Argentina.
Right, so he is our attacking midfielder, just a youngster that one of my scouts picked up, so I thought I'd take a punt on him. Didn't cost too much money, 3.5 million. We've loaned him out to Bournemouth for the season, see if he can get some game time, because we have other options. Next up, Michael Haas. Where's he from? Haas.
Germany.
Austria.
Almost.
He's our new backup left back. Struggled to get an actually decent player. 4.1 million, a little bit more expensive than I'd hoped for. Scouts only rate him a possible 4-star. I think he's a little bit better than that. but decent going forward and decent defensively. He's got a long throw on him, which is quite nice. 19 years old, 14 under 21 caps for the Austrian national team. And then Christopher Ayer. How do you pronounce? Somebody tell me how to pronounce that name. Ajer. He's from Norway. It's probably like Ayer. I don't think it's that. Who knows? Somebody tell me. Just like in the early game, you can pick him up dirt cheap. Let's see, Chelsea were the team that picked him up, £1.6 million. He was loaned to Copenhagen. He played a few games. Then he was loaned to Olympiacos. Played pretty much most of the season. Then he came back to Chelsea. Actually played 3 games in the Premiership. Then they sold him for £19 million to Arsenal, and he had 4 seasons at Arsenal where he played a sort of bit part role. Then sold for £33 million to Juventus. And he played a bit more game, but he's never really been like the main man. He's never played a full season. So we picked him up. He's our big signing, 22 million. He's still an absolute quality player. He can play anywhere through the middle. He's 6'6". He's a monster man. He's jumping, reaches 19. He'd play perfectly well as a defensive midfielder or an attacking midfielder. He's so versatile. Dictates tempo, avoids using weak foot, does not dive into tackles, likes to switch ball to other flank. He's still only 25 years old. He's going to be our main man, one of our main men this season. I think that's a quality signing. We still have money to spend, I believe. Yeah, 10 million. Oh no, 20 million budget we've got. But I'm probably not going to spend that unless we have some horrible goings on and injuries. We've got a few injuries to start the season. Zivkovic, who likes to start the season injured, I think he just likes an extra long holiday at the beginning in the summer, is out for a month. Gareth Bale took a knock in training, out for a couple of weeks, and Andre Winter is out for 5 weeks, which is pretty nasty. So now moving on to the tactics. This is a very basic tactic. As I always say when I create a tactic, start with little instructions and then work out what you need to fix. So basically, what we changed this season is that the wing backs are not. We might end up going back to the other one, but at the moment the wing backs are on automatic, so they're going to be supporting to begin with. Deep line playmaker and central midfielder. We then got 2 more natural wingers and then an attacking midfielder supporting the advance forward. So let's pick our team. So Glana up front, no question there. Brendan Wilkins on the left midfield, and Zivkovic eventually will be right midfield, but we'll play Oxlade-Chamberlain there this game. Well, I don't know if it's really doing me in Edin. Bernardo and Lewis Cook will eventually be the central midfield partnership as well. Charlie Taylor, Sammy Byram. Central defence is got some options here. We're going to go with Codrington's slightly injured, got a knock, so we're going to go with Betancourt and Liverstam. And then in goal, Paul Mihalic, who I decided not to replace this season. I think he's a fine goalkeeper. He's wanted by so many in the big clubs. He can't be bad. And maybe this formation will suit him better and give him a bit more protection. Right, so on the bench, we're going to go for Brisley. And we're going to have Haas and Jacques Villavero, who's our backup right back this season. He was on loan last season. And then we're going to have Sammy Rossende, Nordqvist, who was on loan at Bournemouth last season. We'll actually have a look. He looks a very good young player, 20-year-old Swedish youngster. Picked him up for 1.8 million. Had a good season at Bournemouth last season. So he's going to be our backup right midfielder. So there is what the tactic looks like. We're going to go for a controlling, flexible tactic. Hit the early crosses. I'm going to try it. There's a few a few of the instructions taken over from my last formation that worked well. Right, today's games then is nice easy ones. Arsenal at home, and then in the next episode we will do the Europe Super League, the Super League trophy against Real Madrid. That's the winners of the Champions League versus the winners of the Europa League. So nice easy one, and then obviously we'll come back for the Champions League draw and all the good stuff. Our first season in the Champions League draw. So Arsenal today, nice easy team to start the season in with. They got Banana Silva. Banana Silva.
Is that his real name?
No, it's Bernardo Silva, but I kept calling him Banana, so I just renamed him. We bought for Listen to this guy. We bought him for £9 million as a youngster, Portuguese striker.
Yeah.
We loaned him out to Real Sociedad for £500,000 a month. We've got paid for that. No, it was about it wasn't. It was like 40 grand a week or something like that for the season. Then we loaned him out to Leicester for £2 million over the course of a season, and then eventually we decided, because we had too many strikers for only playing one up front, sold him to AC Milan for 25 million.
Yeah.
Very next season they sold him to Chelsea for 23 million. Very next season they've sold him to Arsenal for 8.7. So he's travelled the world, this guy.
Price has gone down a lot. They don't age.
Well, no, he's still not that old, but Chelsea didn't really play him last season, so his value probably dropped. Right. What is the dog eating?
A plastic bottle.
Okay, keep it on it. Okay. Can you take it off him, because that's going to be really loud.
Okay, but it bite me.
It'll bite you, really.
It will bite me. It will bite you, bugger.
Right, so while the dog eats my girlfriend, throw it away. Here we go, boys. We're trying it out. Right, Sklana. So this is the brand new formation. Aya can be number 15. My life, Raya. That's all I think of. It could be a case of bombing back to the previous formation, in which we have all the players for still, so I made sure that we had the option to go back if we needed. A draw, they're saying. Who have they got up front? Abubakar, Felipe Anderson, Ishmael, Aaron Ramsey's still there. And so Ramsey is the only one left over from the start of the game. Right, it's all about the supporters. No, that's not going to work, is it, mate? Let's go assertive faith, that's what we want.
You gotta have faith.
Faith.
You gotta have faith.
Alright, here we go. Let's begin the season.
Woohoo! Good luck, baby.
Thank you. Our goal is to still finish top 4, I think, this season, because we're in the Champions League this season, but we did that the cheating way by winning the Europa League. So, top 4, Champions League qualifications, build that money up, build the... people around the world are going to remember who Leeds are now, as we start playing in Europe and beating the Real Madrids of this world. Well, this is an exciting first half of football. We haven't seen a single highlight. Good, I'll have a drink of tea then. Oh, they're going to score right before half-time with the first highlight. You know it. Yep, of course they do. First highlight of the game in the 46th minute. It's 1-0 Arsenal. Ramsey onto Catilda. Felipe Anderson cuts inside. Easy place to shot into the corner. Right, that's not ideal. I wonder how long I'll play this formation until I just give up and go back to the other one. I'm going to go aggressive. First game of the season. Let's fire him up. Yeah, come on, boys.
You can use my formation if you want.
No. I might do at the end of the day. Wilkins. He's one of the youngsters. Does well to get past. Ooh, it's the top of the crossbar, look like. Come on, boys. Got good possession. 2 half chances, no clear cuts, but we've only let them have 1 real chance. Get it away. Felipe Anderson floats the ball in. Nobody's marking him, and Morata slots it home to the far post. I'm not sure what happened with the marking there on the set piece. If you look here, we've got 2 men there, and then they all wander off. Brilliant. So we've got 10 yards space in the box. That's excellent defending, boys. Right, Taylor with a throw. On to Wilkins. Slots it back to Taylor. Keeps it in just about. Wilkins. Oh, Sunderland have just scored against Man United. Sorry, Man United fans. No, I'm not sorry. I don't know why I keep apologising. I don't like you. Move on. Right, Cook. On to Bernardo. Slow build up here. Chamberlain. Waits for Byram. Back to Bernardo. This is the longest build up ever. Cook. Oh, it's just like watching Arsenal. Byram fires it in, headed away, but Cook's going to be there. And again Cook, and again. Back to Bernardo. There's so much space on the right hand side. He's used him. Byram, plenty of time. Fires it in. Aya, yes! Christoph, ex-Arsenal player, on his debut.
Yay!
Bangs in the volley.
Woohoo!
Get in, son. Look at that. He has to drop back to volley it. Oh, what a volley. It's 1-1. Byram's not on an attacking fullback as such anymore, but he's still the assist king. Right. We go for a bit of Nordqvist action. I want to bring through some of the youngsters. That's why I didn't make quite so many signings. And Danny Ings can come on for 20 minutes. Right, free kick. Short, plays it short to Byram. Got two men with him, gets tackled. Come on, close him down. Okay, run off then, that's fine. Mbula. Felipe Anderson plays it down the left-hand side, headed on. We should clear that up easy. Don't make a mistake, Betancourt, that's fine. Mihalic. Right, what's he going to do? I think he's going for the hoof. He is. And it's poor. To Ramsey. To Ribeiro on the left midfield. But it's a great tackle from Bernardo, and he sprints forward to get it. Now he's looking for the pass. Slots it through to Aya. What's he going to do? Pings it to the back post. Wilkins, the youngster. Oh, is it the side netting? Just go overload. 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 Got to admit, I forgot Arsenal scored the second goal. I thought it was 1-1. That's a bit of a pisser. Right, Danny Ings. Plays it back to the keeper. They've got Jack Butland in goal. He's the England #1 currently, I think. Ramsey. Felipe Anderson. Oh, he tries for the tackle. Kind of just stumbles into him. Good tackle for Liverstam. They've still got just about enough time for one more chance if we get upfield. Oh, that is dreadful, Liverstam. What is that? That's suicidal. Abubakar. Cataldi scores. What was Liverstam doing there? He's had a shocker there. He's had a proper shocker. So much time on the ball, and he just hoofs it straight at Felipe Anderson. Mihalic with an interesting positioning there. Okay, not ideal first game. Right, Byram. We've still got time. Nordqvist. I think this might be his debut. I don't know if he played a couple of sub appearances last season. Oh, that's a good ball. Danny Ings hits the post. Oh, man. Okay, Taylor with the throw. To Wilkins. We're still going. We're still giving it our best. Only 2 shots on target. That's the worry. Everything else is pretty good. Well, apart from the 3 conceded, mind. Wilkins. To Aya. Through ball to Danny Ings on the turn. Danny Ings with the goal. It's 3-2. No more than a consolation, but we'll take it. Nice. Danny Ings has been lively since he's come on. Lovely. Takes a touch. Left peg. Bottom corner. Thank you very much. And there it is. It's a defeat, but there was definite positives. I'm actually going to say you're unlucky. Yeah, look. Gain confidence. Relaxed and motivated. All good. Tactical genius. What? I missed the motivator. Aya gets man of the match. Felipe Anderson's a big cheat. Liverstam's suspended. What, just for that horrible pass? He's just like, no, suspend myself. Right, and there we shall end the episode. Next episode will be straight on to Real Madrid in the Super Cup and a Fulham double header as normal. So let me know in the comments what you think of the assignments. Assignments? What? I was just reading assignment in the thing. Of the transfers this season. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike it. That's fine. I'll take it. I'm a big boy.
Being different. Don't dislike it. Just being different.
Okay, if you don't like the video, be indifferent. I don't think there's a be indifferent thumb that you can do it. Yeah. Don't be a dick. Just leave a like. Right. Love you all. Bye bye.